Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of May 31st, 2026. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from rainy and beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And June is shaping up to be one of the most astrologically significant months of the year. Like, who knew? The luckiest day of the year is this month, along with the summer solstice and the start of summer and Leo season. And then June ends with a power day on the 29th, with three major things happening on the same day. There's a full moon in Capricorn, Mercury goes retrograde, and Jupiter moves into Leo. But before we get to June's astrology and numerology, let's start with today's full moon. And it's a blue moon, which means it's the second full moon in a calendar month. The first one was on May 1st. This is the first blue moon since August of 23, and we won't have another one until December of 28. So blue moons are pretty rare, and of course that's where the saying once in a blue moon comes from. And blue moons are very often turning points that we remember. Because they're the second full moon in a month, they always show up right at the end of the month, carrying this energy of completion and closure. So we can use this moon to wrap stuff up and clear space before we move forward into June and summer. So this full moon is in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius energy is expansive and adventurous and optimistic and all about freedom. It's ruled by Jupiter, the planet of abundance. So Sagittarius naturally wants a bigger life, but not in the way the world usually defines big. Not bigger houses, not bigger titles, not more hustle, but big meaning. Sagittarius wants expansion, but soul expansion. It wants us to be the most aligned, authentic, powerful version of ourselves, the version that feels fully alive and awake and free. So when we combine this special once in a blue moon energy with the expansive energy of Sagittarius, it helps us to think bigger and open our minds to what's possible. And this moon isn't alone. Venus, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter are all in alignment with the moon too in a planet parade. So you will be able to see Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter if you look low on the western horizon tonight right after sunset. Saturn, we won't really be able to see it with our naked eye. But wait, of course there's more. Uranus, the planet of awakening, surprise, and change, is opposite this full moon. And Uranus likes to shake things loose, to shake things up, to shake us awake. And with all of this energy happening at once, we have a lot of cosmic support right now to make changes, and not just little changes, big ones. So if there's something you've been wanting to shift, this blue moon gives you the extra push to finally do it. It's a pretty intense moon, but it shakes shit loose, so we're prepared for this wonderful summer and the rest of the year. And then June is here, and it begins with Mercury moving into Cancer tomorrow on Monday the 1st. And the placement of the planets on the first day of the month sets the tone for the whole month. And Mercury in Cancer sets us up for a nostalgic month. We'll be thinking about the past more and wanting to do things that feel comforting and familiar. So don't be surprised if you find yourself listening to oldies stations, watching reruns of old TV shows or movies, maybe doing things you did as a kid in the summer, like riding bikes or eating ice cream. This is a throwback retro month, but it's combined with brand new things because of all the new energy this year in Gemini now and Uranus. So half throwback, half new things. Such an interesting mix of revisiting the past while also wanting brand new experiences. I like it. It's cool. And then a few days later, one of the most anticipated aspects of the year happens on June 9th when Venus and Jupiter, the two luckiest planets in the sky, meet up. This conjunction combines the planets of love, abundance, luck, and prosperity. And this is the luckiest day of the year. This could be the day you reach a goal or milestone, or just really appreciate your life and how great things are going for you. So just indulge and enjoy the day. It's also a very good day to buy a lottery ticket. And it's my birthday and my biggest sale ever. I'm turning 62 and I'm having a 62% off sale with 62% off appointments, packages, and gift certificates. So put it on your calendar right now so you don't miss it. A few other planets change sign this month too. On the 13th, Venus enters Leo. On the 19th, Chiron enters Taurus. And then on the 28th, Mars moves into Gemini. And we'll talk all about those in upcoming podcasts. And then, of course, the summer solstice and the start of summer in Leo season is on the 21st. But June 29th is the powerhouse day of the month. There are 3 things happening that day. There's a full moon in Capricorn, Mercury goes retrograde, and Jupiter moves into Leo. And Jupiter moving into Leo is really a big energetic shift. Over the past year, while Jupiter was in Cancer, we've been focused on emotional healing and figuring out what truly matters to us. Yeah, that sounds fun and, important. But now when Jupiter moves into Leo, it's time to take everything we've learned and step out into the world as the more confident and authentic version of ourselves. So we enter the month with the energy from this full moon shaking us awake, shaking things loose. And then we end the month with this powerhouse day, shifting us into our fullest, highest version. And the numerology this month supports the same thing. June is a 7 universal month. We calculate that by adding 1 for 2026 because it's a 1 year, to 6 for June because it's the 6th month of the year. A universal 7 month is a much quieter, more reflective energy than the busyness of the first part of the year. Since 2026 itself is a new beginnings year, June's 7 energy is like this spiritual pause in the middle of all the action. So instead of pushing forward constantly, this is our month to pause, slow down, and reflect. June is more introspective than previous months. It's a deep month. We'll be pondering some deep shit. And this is a month for spiritual growth and rest and recalibration. 7 energy is not interested in noise and drama. And you may notice that you want quiet mornings and some journaling and meditation and more time with yourself. And this month, I don't know, it could feel magical. Dreams may become stronger. Signs and synchronicities increase, like we're likely to feel really connected this month. It's a deeply spiritual month. The challenge with a 7 month is that it can feel really slow and like you're not making forward progress. But don't worry, July's 8 energy will get things moving again. So overall, June is a reset month in the middle of this first year of a brand new 9-year cycle. It's a chance to slow down, check in with yourself, make sure you're headed in the right direction. And the more you trust your intuition and listen to your inner guidance this month, the clearer the second half of the year becomes. So don't underestimate the power of calm and quiet, because a lot of the magic of June happens internally first. And then be sure to buy a lottery ticket and shop my birthday sale on the 9th. So you do have a couple of days left to buy a summer pass, and the summer pass includes 3 hours of sessions with me. You can use them for channeling or business mentoring. It also includes spiritual summer school. So the summer school lineup has been finalized, and I nailed it this year. So classes are the full month of July, and this year we will have an animal communicator, a medical intuitive. We'll learn how to read charms. I'll be teaching a class on our life path numerology. So the pass includes summer school and the 3 hours of sessions for only $300. It ends Wednesday, and you can purchase the pass on my website, Abundology.com, and there's also a link in the show notes. So it is rainy and stormy here today. I have had a busy week, so I'm relaxing. And if the rain lightens up, I'll get a hike in. So to celebrate turning 62, this summer I'm taking 62 hikes. And just setting this goal has already shifted me. In the past, even though I only work about 4 hours a day, I would plan my day around the hours I work. So if I had clients scheduled in the morning, I would do things in the afternoon and vice versa. And now that's shifted. And now my work is scheduled around my life. The hikes go on the calendar first, and the appointments are scheduled around those. So it's a very subtle but powerful shift on how I'm approaching life, and I love it. So as always, thank you for listening and passing the podcast on to a friend. Happy blue moon. And I'll be back next week to talk all about the luckiest day of the year, my birthday.